Good afternoon and happy May Monday. You've tuned into our live stream of the weekly resource wrap up. Our goal is to update you on all the recovery community upcoming events within 15 minutes. We are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And I'm Jennifer Myers. I'm the statewide disaster recovery coordinator. So go ahead and grab a snack or a drink and just listen in to the live stream. So typically, this is the setup of our weekly resource wrap up. You can either get the email of this, or if you want to go to our website, you can just click on this newsletter and it'll take you to all of our previous newsletters, all the way dating back to 2020. So you can get an update on all of our different newsletters that we have in the past, or you want to get the latest. This is the one May 2nd. Also, if you missed one of our live streams and you want to take a look at one of our previous wrap-ups, you can also click here and it'll take you directly to our YouTube channel. And you can take a look at all the different weekly resource wrap-ups that we've recorded in the past. So go ahead and get started. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Oh, I did want to mention that if you want to donate to any of the fires, you can click on the press release or go directly to the All Together New Mexico Fund, and they're collecting donations for the fires that are going on. As you all are aware, there's several fires going on, and if you're coughing and sneezing like I am, the air quality is not great. So we want to all band together and donate if you can. So moving on, we have a lot of different EDD events on the left-hand side. We typically have them here. We have a technical assistance survey. So if you're a business owner or a technical assistance provider, we're trying to identify gaps in this area. So if you want to participate, just click on the links and they'll directly take you to those surveys. Also, I've mentioned several times in the past couple of weeks, our SSBCI Investor Manager RFP is coming due. That's going to be due May 9th. So you need to, if you are interested, you better get on and download the RFP and respond as soon as possible. And also, I'll be hosting another New Mexico Recovery Series webinar. It'll be May 24th at 1 p.m. If you're a veteran, you want to know about different resources that are available, we'll be talking about everything business related for veterans specifically. So that's May 24th at 1 p.m. And also Outdoor Rec has some new, an outdoor equity fund that they've launched. So if you're interested in learning more about that program, there's going to be 2 Q&A sessions that are coming up. You can either attend the May 25th at 10 a.m. or June 16th at 4 p.m. And you also can click on here to learn more about the program and the guidebook as well. And we'll go up to the recovery resources. This is just a reminder, the Small Business Recovery Loan Fund that Mexico Finance Authority is administering. They are still accepting loan applications. They're really great rates, really great flexible programs. So if you're a business that's struggling right now, please click on here and sign up as soon as possible. The deadline is going to be in December for this year, but there's still funding available as well. And I'll go ahead and skip to the business resources. I'm going to just tackle the new stuff. We have a Thrive Emerging application open that started in May 31st. The cohorts will be run from July through December. So there's a couple of stipulations for the business owners that can be eligible. You have to have been in business for at least 3 years and have at least annual revenue of $250,000 and at least 1 employee. So if you are a business owner and you're interested, just click on here and it'll directly link you to that program. On the left-hand side, we have some articles. We have, a new commercial tenant at the spaceport. The Biden administration has launched a new website. It has everything. It's a rural website. Let's see. Click on here. I'll click on it. And this is the article that'll take you to the article. And then it has various partners that are partnered up with the website. And also we have a cannabis discussion about the market and unique to Albuquerque. And as well as EDA has funded $2 million for Carlsbad project in New Mexico. And then also lessons learned to support businesses during COVID-19. So there's some great thoughts on how to tackle the market right now. So click on those as well. I'm going to go ahead and go to our weekly highlight, the New Mexico labor market. They have this great publication you can sign up for every month, and it has everything to do with labor. So if you want to click on this, you can see it has unemployment, employment, news, anything related to labor, and it's a monthly report that comes out, so you can kind of take a quick look of how your area is doing, if there's improvements, not improvements. So you can sign up for it right here, and it'll send it to you directly. So as usual, we have a lot of community resources. There's a New Mexico food security grant. This is to ensure food security for individuals and families and making sure that they have access to food. It's a competitive grant application process. So if you're interested, just the deadline for that is May 23rd. And there's an update, there's an extension to the SSBCI for tribal governments. That was extended to September 1st. So if you're going to apply for SSBCI for capital program or technical assistance program, you have a little bit more time. So that's the latest update on that. We have the Healthy Soil Grant Program. So this is the 2019 Healthy Soil Act. So its individual applicants include farmers, ranchers, and other land managers, as well as business owners and nonprofits to engage in farming, ranching, and any form of land management. So that deadline is May 12th. We also have a program for juvenile justice by providing technical assistance and technical training for juvenile justice practitioners, specific to the LGBTQ community. That application deadline is June 8th. And we also, the purpose of this, there's another program, the National Plant Diagnostic Network, is to reduce the vulnerability of food and agricultural systems to chemical and biological attack. So that program, that program is, the deadline is June 20th. And we also have an airport improvement program discretionary grant. So this grant funding is to help with airport capital improvements and rehabilitation projects. So if your community is interested in anything with their airport to improve it, I highly recommend you apply, and that application ends on June 30th. And we have the National Resource Conservation Service is in search of a cooperative undertaking organization that will assist with technical assistance for wildlife habitat improvement. It outlines the eligibility requirements and who can apply for that. So just click on here and it'll take you directly to the grant program. And I do want to mention that tourism has this great program. They have 3 different programs that they just launched. There's an event accelerator, there's an event sponsorship, and a cooperative event advertising program. So each one has different requirements and different reimbursements. The event accelerator, you have $5,000 in reimbursement-based funding to help prepare you for a sponsorship. Then we also have the event sponsorship that can be provide events for $50,000 up to $50,000 of sponsorships and opportunities through a national partnership, national scholarship sponsorship sales program. And then we also have that cooperative event advertising, which is up to $10,000. They'll have a list of menus. So really great programs that's available right now. So please, if you're a community that's interested, apply. And I think we mentioned these the last time. And so I'll go ahead and move on to, in case you missed it, we always keep this fresh and make sure that they are still active. So all the deadlines are still available. So if there's something that I mentioned previously in the previous weeks, you can find them here as well. And they're hyperlinked. So you can make sure that you click correctly, and it'll also let you know if there's a deadline. And they're broken up just like our wrap up. We've got recovery, business, and community resources as well. And so moving on, we got the upcoming webinar and events. A lot of these are, I think we featured last time, a lot of series. So we also have a lot of series that are going on. The Municipal League grant writing workshop, we have a couple of them still active and you can still participate. We also have the Building Regional Economy. I think it's areas doing this training. And then we also have a NOFO for broadband webinar. So if you're interested in anything broadband, that's going to be May 11th. That's coming up as well. So we're moving on so we always have our ongoing webinars, our on-demand ones as well through SCORE, and any pre-recorded economic development webinars or any interviews. They will be listed here. We had a couple happen last week. It was kind of a busy week for us. So you can do the Rural Efficient Business Program and also Sustainable Task Force, as well as the New Mexico Recovery Series. We did it doing business with the state of New Mexico. So you can always go back and look at those as well. And of course, we always end with we have our website down here. You can click on and find out more information about all the different things that we're doing as well. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So with that, this concludes our live stream with under 15 minutes. I think I got it in 12. I'm getting pretty good at this. So we will see you next week at noon at the same time in the same place. So have a wonderful day.